What's good, everyone? Bryson Price here, back with another live stream, and today I'm still not sure what I'm gonna make. So if you want to drop a comment below and let me know maybe a genre that you're interested in. I'm not really trying to make like EDM right now, just for the time being. Trying to make beats. If you have some ideas for a certain kind of beat that you want me to see, I'm all ears to hear what you have to say. If not, I'll probably just start making something and see what happens. But I thought, why not just open it up and ask you guys what beat you want to hear. What's up, Fair? How you doing, man? Do you have Fair? Do you have any kind of beat that you want me to see, that you want to see me make? If you do, just drop a comment below, and I will try to make it. You know, I'll see, like, I'll weigh out the options first. You know, I don't want to just hear like some crazy genre and then I have to make it. You know, so we'll see what I can do here. But yeah, if you have any suggestions on what genre you want me to make, I'm all ears to hearing it. Other than that, I'm just gonna open up Ableton and try to make something work. Fair. So I'm not really trying to do dubstep at the moment. I'm trying to make more like beats right now. That's not gonna be like forever, but I have I've got a couple dubstep, or at least one dubstep song that you said I don't know if it's a beat type. Yeah, dubstep. I'm not really trying to make dubstep at the moment. Right this second. I do have a dubstep song that is almost finished. It's more like melodic rhythm, like that style. It's almost done, and I'll be releasing that at the end of the year or early in the next year. You said lo-fi is insane. Yeah, I do like lo-fi. The only thing is it's like really, it's kind of laid back. I want to make something with more energy, but maybe maybe I can incorporate some of those lo-fi kind of sounds, But yeah, just keep the suggestions rolling, as far as what you want to hear, for new people coming in, or Fair, if you have some other genres in mind, just keep listing them. I'm going to search some sounds here, and I'll see y'all's comments up on the screen there. I'm going to search some sounds and just look for, and I don't want to say look for inspiration, because I feel like I'm almost always inspired to make music, but just look for something that will spark an idea on what direction to go in. I guess I could just make like a hip hop beat, but I guess deep inside, like, I want to make something different, That's kind of why I'm confused on what to make at this moment, because I want to make something different. I don't want to make the typical beat, but let's just search for some sounds here. This, I like Southside. He's a really good producer. Let's see what kind of sounds they got. And, as always, let me know if something doesn't sound right, if the volume's not good, or if you can't hear something, if you can't hear my voice, if you can't hear what's in Ableton, just let me know. Fair, you said something like medieval themes. Okay, that's kind of different. That's kind of interesting. Let me look up some of those sounds. I'm always looking for like simple claps like that. Ironically, Fair, that's kind of medieval, that flute. You said you'll watch until I finish today? Cool, man. I like having you here. So, me and my sister, we're making a funk song, Funky Brasileiro. I'm hoping that we will be able to do some of those vocals this week, possibly Thursday, but we're having a surprise retirement party for my mom, so she's planning it, so I don't know if I'll be able to have her in. But if not this week, she's going to be in next week, and some of the stuff I bought is coming in the mail to help me film that episode. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. Hopefully I can make everything work. like that. I like this, the snap on that. I like that too. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm, like I said at the beginning, I'm open to hearing suggestions on genres. If y'all want to drop them in the comments. Or not even genres. I guess I'm not looking to make a certain genre, but maybe just something like an idea or of a certain sound. Like Fair said, medieval themes. I'm gonna look up some medieval sounds. If you have like some ideas like that, I'm all open to hearing what you have to say. Alright, that's enough. Let's look up medieval. That's kind of cool. That, I like that loop, but I honestly don't want to use a loop out of a hip hop sample pack because I know everybody's going to be using that. I would use it in like EDM or something, but I don't like to use like hip hop loops in hip hop, you know, or whatever, because people, I mean, everybody's going to be using that. So unless I change it around and make it my own, but medieval trap beats. Let's see what's in here. I like the chord progression. I don't really care for the melody though. Yeah, maybe it has some of those individual here. I like the chords, I just don't like that melody. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's see this. Or medieval weapons, that could be interesting. Fair. I guess I don't really know what I'm looking for. Not super happy and not sad either, but maybe just like a lot of energy. I don't know how else to explain that. If that makes sense. Rarities. What exactly do you mean by Christianity beats, maybe? If you could explain on that, I'm all open to hearing what you have to say. It's kind of interesting. I like that. That's kind of cool. Let's download that sound. You said Lecrae type beats. Do you have a certain song in mind? Because I feel like Rebel Lecrae is like a lot different than like than current Lecrae. In all honesty, a lot of Lecrae's music is just mimicking secular music, in my opinion. I don't really want it to sound Middle Eastern so much. That's a cool sound. I like that. That's a crazy vocal. I like these sounds because they're not like hip hop ready, you know, they're just like raw, and I could definitely flip them. I like that last chord. I don't like that first part. It sounds like kind of off a little bit. It's kind of interesting. These sounds are really interesting. You said, I really want to see what your magic will be. Yeah, man, I just have to find the right sample, but I like this. Yeah, let's download that. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, let's download that one too. I wish I had the actual instrument on that, because so I could change the chords, you know? Yeah, let's download that one too. I can, a lot of these are in D minor. I can just change the pitch on that. Alright, let's keep looking. Let me just look at a couple more sounds. I think I can do something with what I found there. But let's just look at a couple of these sounds here. I like that one. That one's cool. Yeah. Alright, I got a couple cool sounds in there. Let's see what else we got here. Trying to see, I guess that's the last one. Let me just type in medieval. Let's just look at some of these here. These aren't really These aren't really medieval to me. They don't sound medieval. So if you're just now tuning in, Fair, he's in the chat. He said I should try a medieval style kind of music. So that's what I'm going for. Just finding samples right now. Alright. Let's see what we can do with what I downloaded there. So I think I'm going to start with that sample. Well, there's a couple samples, but there was one specifically that I really liked. I think it was it this one? Let me see. Let me load up all the different samples that I downloaded. No, it wasn't there. Oh, it was here. Okay. So we got this one. That sets the tone, I feel like. And then we have the flute, which I already dragged in there. Alright, and then that's the next sample there. And then there's one more. Or two more, sorry. Alright, let's hear this. Alright, let's see. This says this, the tempo is 182. Let's see if that's right. Yeah, let's see what happens, Fair. Trying to find the tempo right now, because there's no like definite beats, you know. Okay, so there's not like a set tempo on this, unfortunately. I'll have to get in here and kind of make my own. So I'm going to warp some of these here. So I'll set 1.1 here. I'll set the next beat here. Then let's pull this closer. So that's kind of a cool little part. I like that. I like that part there. That's cool. I'm gonna try. Let's move it up to. Let's do D minor. D minor. So let's move it up 2 semitones. And I can maybe use that later. And then that says G minor, so let's move that down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move it down 5 semitones. So if you're just now tuning in, we're making a medieval style beat. I don't know if it'll stay like medieval themed, who knows, but that's where the samples first came from. So let's see how this works here. I feel like that bell is kind of off a little bit, and I don't know if it's what these notes are playing. Let's see. Let me load up Melodyne, and let's just see what this violin is actually playing. So it's actually starting at an A. That's interesting. And it doesn't follow, yeah, it doesn't follow D minor, even though it says it's D minor. And maybe it's some variation of D minor. Maybe it's like a, I don't know. You said this could be named the White Knight. Yeah, man. Maybe it has something to do with this note. This, yeah, it's kind of. It says A minor though, this little sequence here, which would be C major. So let's go with that. Let's see how this sounds if I put this up to an A. So it's G, at 0 it's G. Let's move it up 2 semitones. And now let me see what note this is playing, if this is right here. So it looks like, oh, it looks like the main note is in fact not, it's not an A. It looks like the main note's a F sharp. Okay. Let me just check that on an EQ. Sometimes you gotta be careful with splice. Sometimes they say it's in a certain key when it's not. So that, I mean, that's just a tip for anyone out there, because it can save you a lot of frustration. If you're trying, you think you're in the right key and you're actually not. Yeah, F sharp. Let me see what these peaks are. F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, F sharp, and C sharp. Okay. So if I move it up, 3 semitones, that should work. So let's see. You said I was hearing you on the keyboard and was thinking horse sounds. Yeah, so I've actually, let me load in the percussion now, because these aren't horse sounds, but they're super medieval though. I think these could provide a really cool texture in the background. Alright, I'm trying to figure out if that rhythm is good. I think it's slightly off. Just a little bit off here. Let me see if I cut this. Now let me put these back to back and see if it goes. This it's crucial that this percussion is in the right, it has the right groove to it. I think that works for now. I might change my mind later, but yeah, let's keep it moving. I've got another sound. I'm gonna turn that down. I'm gonna cut out all the lows. All right, and then now let's get this other sound here. Let's hear it. Let me mute this sound, and then let's mess with this one and see what it could sound like here. There's like a distinct rhythm to this sound. Need to get the tempo here. So I'm actually I'm gonna change this tempo to try to match what's going on here, just so I could figure out what rhythm it is. Alright, let's go back. So let's do this here. I can change it to whatever tempo I need it to be. So and then let's put a work marker there. I think Ableton does a pretty good job at detecting like the main beats. So let me just fine tune the middle parts here. So yeah, let's take that and put that here. Let's go like this. Maybe I'll just keep this one. Let's see how it sounds. Let me hear what it sounds like if I take some of the high frequency out. That's a really interesting sample right there. So yeah, let me see what notes this violin is playing. I think it's... Let me turn this down. Let me look on Melodyne. It's something like that. It goes... All right, I think we have a starting place here. So it's kind of crazy, but yeah, let's keep moving forward with it. All right, let me drag in a kick. I think some of those sounds need to be turned up a little bit. Let's drag in my kick here. And then I think I'm going to grab one of those rim shots that I downloaded. Let me see if it's loaded in here. No, it hasn't loaded yet. Okay. Yeah, I've said this before, but I really don't like how long it takes Ableton's folders to update. I'm not sure if there's anything you can do to make it update quicker or not, but yeah, I don't like that. Let's go to rim shots. So let's load in a second one, and then let's do the pitch a little bit higher. And I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna turn this main rim shot up a little bit. I'm gonna put a saturator on it. And then I think I'm gonna put my little multi-split tool on it also. And I always say this, but if anybody wants this multi-split tool, I'd be happy to send it to you. Just splitting the lows, the mids, and the highs. Let me see if I could shorten the sample just a little bit, if possible. Alright, now I'm going to turn the strings up a little bit. And maybe just put a saturator on it, and an EQ, or sorry, yeah, EQ would be good too, but a compressor. That's cool how it's like slow at the beginning, like. That's a cool way to start the song, like. So let's put a true verb on this. This one of UAD's plugins that came with my interface. And then let's put Echo Boy on that. This is shaping up. I like the way this is sounding. Let's name this before Ableton crashes. Let's name it Medieval. I think that's kind of how you. I think that's how you spell medieval. Medieval inspired, and then I always put the date of the project 9/29/20. Yeah, let's do that. Let me make sure I spelled medieval right. No, I didn't spell medieval right. I before E except after C. Maybe that's why not too many sounds came up on Splice. Let me change the name here. I'm usually really good at spelling. My wife always asks me how to spell stuff. It's just not a word I use every day. I can't say medievals in my everyday vocabulary. If you didn't notice, it's really quiet in this room today. And it's because I don't have my fan on. See how much louder it is when my fan's on? It's just not hot outside. The weather's beautiful. This is my favorite time of the year. It reminds me of the time when I met my wife. Like, it was around this time of the year. The weather's nice outside. It's not too hot, not too cold. Alright, now let's find, I think maybe like a piano would be pretty cool in this. So I'm going to open up, why don't I use some of the sounds off of my rack? The pianos on there are really good. But actually, before that, let me just test it with Contact. I'm going to test these sounds with Contact here. Let's see if I could get a good progression going. And then I always like to stack another one in there. This happened last time and I'm not sure why. I can't see the settings here. There's a reason why though, I don't know why. It's okay, I'm just gonna delete it. I don't want to waste time here. Fair, what's up, man? Back again. So, it's sounding pretty crispy right now. I like the way this is sounding. I'm gonna try to find a chord progression to go with this. cool. I like that. Yeah, that's cool. The only thing I don't like about that is like that piano, when it's sustained, it sounds kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't sound right to me. But let me go ahead and record that in. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Maybe I can like wash that out with reverb or something, or let me hear what it sounds like with the pedal. It didn't record my pedal. Here we go again. That's weird. I don't know why it's not recording my pedal, but I can just draw it in though. Let's do this here. Hold pedal. I don't know which one it is, foot pedal or hold pedal. I thought it was hold pedal. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's make this decay right before the next note starts. Let's make it simpler. Let's take out that note and let's just do this one. I'll save that. Let me try to record it again. And actually, now that I know, I think I like that. So let me go ahead. I like the pianos on my keyboard. These tend to sound a little bit artificial. But when you throw the pianos on my keyboard into the mix, like with the beat and everything, it sounds pretty good. By itself, you can still kind of tell a little bit, but I like the way it sounds. Alright, so I'm going to put this into mono. Just because of how it's routed, I can't do stereo right now because I got the microphone going on. Alright, and then I'll put my other camera on. There we go. And then let's see how this sounds. Let's get a different piano sound. I really like throwing this in there, like, I like that little bit there. So real quick, I'm gonna just add that idea in so I don't have to bounce it from my keyboard. I'm gonna use an organ in Contact just to lay that idea down so I don't forget it. I'm gonna use one of these organs here. These organs are pretty good. They just have a different sound. Not necessarily like a bad sound. It's just different a lot of times than what I'm looking for. They sound like, they really do sound like a lot like what's in Bob Marley's songs, which is an awesome thing, but a lot of times it's not always what I'm looking for. Maybe an octave lower. Let me try a different sound. Let's do the let's do another organ here. I love organs. Let's do that one. See, that organ is so much better on my keyboard. It's got that vibrato to it. Yeah, I mean, if I want to, I could put that in later, but let's go with I didn't go through a lot of the keyboard sounds. I need to sort it here by keyboard so that the organ sounds don't pop up. So let's keep looking through here. I don't like the way that organ sounds, that Contact organ. I like that keyboard though. Like, the decay on that piano is so much better than the one in Contact. Like, listen to this. It has like a stagnant sound that, like, it just lingers. But this one, the decay is so much better. sounds better there. So I like that sound a lot. That's cool. The good thing about this keyboard, it may be a little bit outdated on synths and stuff like that, but the amazing thing about this keyboard is like the pianos, the organs, the strings, like all those kinds of sounds are like amazing on this. And that's basically why I bought it. Alright, audio from external instrument. Let me bounce that out real quick. And then I'll drag this over here to save it. What do y'all think about this so far? It's real different. I think an organ in there could make it sound real crazy. The right organ. Yeah, I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts on what you think about this, or like where you think the direction should go and like what kind of sounds and stuff. Sound is crazy. I like that. Fair, you said this is looking like an opening theme to a criminal movie. Yeah, man. I really like this sound though. Yeah, let's see if I can record that. Let me try that again. Alright, let me do this. I'm gonna turn that sound up. It might be a little bit too loud to y'all. I'm gonna turn it up though. so I can hear what I'm playing a little bit better. And then I'm going to turn it down later. And actually, let me do one more thing. I'm going to turn the samples down. The reason why I would turn the samples down is so that there's like as little latency as possible, so I could play the timing accurately. And then maybe just a little bit of compression here, so I can really hear what I'm playing. Maybe that's a little bit much. I think that's okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, that was practice. Let's go for the real one. Alright, we can fix that too. That's no problem. Let me get in there and see how it sounds in context here. To me, it always sounds different when I play it than when I go and listen to it back. Alright, so I'm going to take the second half of what I played there and the first half of the second part that I played, because I like those. And then I'm just going to duplicate it. Copy the timing. I'm just gonna copy and paste that because I like the timing that I did here. Alright, let me drag this over here. We're definitely making something different today. You can't say this is not different. That was cool how like the rim shots cut out on that part. JC, what's up, man? So today's a little bit different. I'm I'm creating a medieval inspired beat because I asked for suggestions, and Fair, the guy in the chat room here, he suggested medieval style, inspiration. So I went and looked up some samples, and I got these two sounds, and I worked them up, put them on beat because they were kind of like all over the place. And well, not the organ. The organ's off my keyboard. It was that bell sound. I can't get this to stop playing here. Alright. So like this sound here. And then the original sample of the violin was like this. And then I changed it into this. And then added the other stuff around it, and now it's like this. So that's all we got so far. I'm just adding on to that, it's nowhere near finished yet, but just cooking up. Alright, let's save this here. Bounce it out. Cool. So save that to its own track, and then save this here. JC, you say you should change the pitch. You should change that high pitch sound to just reverse, so it's low instead of high. I think that would sound fire. So like instead of it being like a high pitch sound, like transpose it down like an octave or something. Is that what you mean? If that's what you mean, I could definitely try that. JC, you said, yeah, okay, I could try that. Randy, you said, hey, just hopping in, I like your subtitle. Thanks, man. And also in the thumbnail, I just thought I would do something different, because I always have the thumbnail like jazzed up. I thought I would just go like real basic, and just because it's different, Yeah, so Randy, I don't know if you've seen the beginning of this or not at all. Probably not. But what I'm doing is I asked for suggestions on what kind of a beat to make, or just like themes and topics. And Fair, one of the guys in the comments, he said medieval theme. So I started searching some medieval stuff, and this is what I've got so far. And the may not sound too medieval, but the samples came from like medieval. And JC, I'm gonna try. Thank you, Randy. I'm gonna try to do your suggestion and see what happens here. So let's pitch it down. Maybe it could go back and forth if it sounds good. Or maybe it could have two different variations. So one variation like this. And then on the last one, maybe it could do that high pitch one. Yeah, so Randy, that was the whole point of today, was trying to make something different, you know? Like, I can make hip hop beats all day. I can make, you know, just what I've been making. I can make that stuff all day, but just wanted to do something a little bit different. And another thing that sets this off is the percussion in this. So these are like medieval percussion sounds. One of them was like an axe scrape. I didn't end up using that one though. I used this one. This was, let me show you the original sound. It says mace spin. I'm not even sure what that means, but... Oh, maybe like a mace is like that weapon. Maybe it's like spinning. But yeah, I took that and I warped it, put it on beat, so I was like... GV3, what's up, man? How you doing? My Brazilian friend. I got 2 Brazilians in here now. Fair and GV3. GV3. Now that I know this is a mace spinning, that's crazy. I didn't even realize that. So let me look up what a mace is exactly. I think I know what it is. Mace, medieval. It's a medieval weapon. Yeah, so this is a mace right here, and it's spinning. That's what that sound is. That's what that sound is right here. That's crazy. GV3, you said, I'm good, enjoying the live. Thank you, man. This is a really different day today. So I'm going to put a lot of echo on that. Let's do, let me automate this right here. Yeah, and I might even do another one. GV3 said, I thought it was a mechanical keyboard. Yeah, no, it's a mace spinning. That's crazy. I didn't even realize it when I downloaded it, but that's sped up, and then this is what it's like originally. I EQ'd it though. That's a lot brighter. That's a cool sound though. I like that. Just for fun, I'm gonna throw that last part in there. And then let's put a filter delay on that. So I'm gonna leave that how it is. You hear how it's kind of like echoing a little bit? It's like a really fast echo. Maybe I'll put that in the left ear. And then I'll put this one at 4. And then on this right ear, let's put another one. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I like that. Turn it down a little bit. JC, I liked your idea, man, of pitching that violin down. That sounds good. I don't know if that's exactly what you had in mind, but I think it sounds good like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just mute that for now. I'm not sold on it, but let's see. I'm gonna put another Echo Boy on this. Randy, so that was a sample from Splice when I was looking up medieval sounds. I have another sample in here that I think I'm gonna try to throw in. I'm gonna have to change the pitch. Yeah, these are the flutes. But I don't think that this one's a flute. I think it's just a violin. Yeah, JC, that was a good suggestion, man. I like that. I like that suggestion. And I like throwing in the high pitch in there too, though. Alright, let's see if we could throw this flute in there somehow. Yeah, that Mason spin is crazy. Or Mace spin. 120 BPM, what's up, man? Thanks for coming back. Let me just throw that on top. It's not going to be on beat. I'm going to throw it on top and just see if it blends. See if those notes blend. If they blend in some way, if I hear that it sounds okay, I'm going to take the time to warp it and make it on beat. But let's just see how this sounds in the mix. The only problem is that this says it's D minor and we're working in A minor. The sample was wrong. The original sample that I used was wrong when it said it was in D minor. So right now I'm going to throw it into Melodyne and I'm going to see exactly what key it's in here. That sounds like a movie though. I like that. Alright, let's see what it says. Okay, that could work in the key that we're in. That could work. I might need to pitch it down. Okay, so it's probably right. Oh, it's saying it's in D major. The sample says D minor. So I could either go up 7 or down 5. Let's go down 5 first and see how that sounds. Sato Beats, what's up, man? You said you bought those hardware from Music Money? Yeah, man, I did. I bought this keyboard. Oh, this keyboard right here. I bought it from Music Money, and that's kind of the reason why I even focus any attention on trying to make money from music at this point in my music career, is because it helps me reinvest money back into my craft and buy things I need. And I've got some other hardware and stuff, but yeah. And also this computer, I built it with Music Money. Like this whole setup, really. Let's just see how this sounds in the mix. It's not going to be on time. Sato Beats, he said, sorry, I can't monetize my work. That's why I asked. So I can't either, actually. I can't monetize, well, I don't know if you meant this, but I can't monetize my YouTube channel yet. YouTube has really strict guidelines on monetizing. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time, which is a lot in a year. So I don't have that yet, but hopefully I will. But Randy, you said, what is the keyboard that you have in front of you? So this is an Ediral MIDI keyboard. It's just MIDI and it has knobs and stuff on here I can assign. I rarely do though. If I need to, I will, but I rarely do. And Sato Beats said, bro, you will be a great producer. I hope God bless you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I've been doing it for a while now. I feel like I'm just now starting to get at a place where I'm pretty good at it. So yeah, I appreciate that, man. Alright, let's listen to this. So that kind of, like, I can hear that those notes don't really clash. A little bit in here it started to clash, but let's move it around. I'm going to turn this up so I can hear it a little bit more. And let's move it up seven semitones. JC said he has been a great producer since the beginning. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to get better, honestly. Alright, I don't really like the way that blends. Let's try another one. Let's try this one. And let's see what key this is actually in, because what key it says it's been in has been wrong every single time today. Alright, it says it is... Okay, this probably won't work unless I move it. $120 BPM. You said, do you already know the genre for this one? I would say it's shaping up to be like hip hop, but it's definitely not your typical hip hop beat. So I'm not sure. But maybe you can name a genre and tell me what you think it sounds like. JC, did you ever release that song you're working on that had "Please Don't Kill My Speakers" in it? Now I don't remember which one you're talking about. Because I remember my Blanca remix had that in it, but I'm not sure which one was the other one you're talking about. So let me cut off Melodyne here. You said I can't remember either. It was like a month ago. Yeah, I don't remember, man. A lot of the songs I'm working on, well, I think maybe, well, I can't say. There's been quite a few songs that I've worked on live that I've released, though. And I actually have a new song coming out this week. I keep forgetting. I need to announce it. Yeah, man. So I think it's gonna be. I'd have to check my schedule. I have it written down. There's a release date. I think it's Friday. But yeah, I'll have to double check. I'm making the video. I made the video in Blender a while back, but I finished it up last night. I just gotta bounce it out. But let me show you like a little section of it. Let's see here. This is pretty cool. The cool thing about this is I had this, you can see this light. Can you see this light running across the bottom? I automated that in there. It's like, but yeah, this is in Blender. I made this. It's pretty cool. I followed a tutorial, and then these little this pink stuff is like going to the music. But yeah, this is a collab with Kingdom Squad. Kingdom Squad. But yeah, you said, let me see what y'all are saying. You said, damn, that's super cool. Thank you, man. And Randy said, your other windows are obscuring a lot of it. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't know I had my keyboard up there. Let's do this. Let's take my camera off there. And then I'll show you that snippet again. Here we go. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I made these words in Photoshop. I started these words in Photoshop. And then I cut off like some stuff here to make it interesting. Put that R down like that, and then I brought it into Blender and made it into 3D. And then I have this thing like rotating to just. Well, on the other ones I have it rotating. This is like a breakdown, so I just have it like going back and forth like that. But yeah, so that's it. Alright. Cool. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Got that song coming out this week. I've hopefully I'll have a song lined up to release once a month for the rest of the year. That's my goal. You heard a doorbell? No, we didn't have. I don't think we had a doorbell here. I don't think anybody's outside. No. Maybe it was in the song. Let's try this. That's a cool little sequence there. I don't know if I like that in there though. Well, that's kind of cool a little bit. You said that's a good breakdown part. Yeah, I think it's a. Are you talking about what's there already or what I have here? Like this? I kind of like how this plays with the flute. Or the strings, I should say. Yeah, that sounds cool like that. I like that in there. It doesn't have to be in there the whole time, though, you know? It could come in and out. I like the way that that mace sound and the organ interact with each other. Like this and this. Yeah, they play well off each other. Alright, now it's time to add some other kind of sounds. Let me go back to my keyboard. I find myself not really wanting to get any other sounds except what's on my keyboard. Like, I just love the sounds on there. I feel comfortable with the sounds on there. Alright. Let me go back to this here. I'm gonna pull up the strings. Actually, let me look up one more organ sound. One more organ sound, and then I'll go to strings. I like the organs. I definitely want to try some strings and some bells though. I don't have any chords in this, which is interesting. I guess it doesn't have to have chords. That would be a good chord right there. JC, you said, dang, if you messed with those notes you just played, that would be super pure. Now I'm catching your comment late. You might have to... I think I know what I did. That's a cool sound, I like that. I'm not sure if this needs chords, you know? This flute I added just for now, just in case it's blocking some of the ideas that could come about. I like the strings, but I can't think of an idea right now on that sound. I'm gonna come back to that because I really like that sound. That fits the song here. That sounds kind of cool. Let me look up some bell sounds. Let's look at some bells here. Or maybe some world sounds. Like that, the bells at the end of the phrase like that. Maybe a different sound though. Let's go back to the end over here on the other sounds. sounds like an octave down. Yeah, I kind of like that. But I'm going to take some of the, let me see what effects it has on it. Let's take the delay off. And then I'm going to take the reverb off. And then I'm just going to bounce it out like that. Actually, I'm going to bounce them separate like this. And then the next one, I'm going to activate it and bounce it out like this. That way the reverb doesn't like bleed into it like it's doing. Let's join this, and I'm going to name the instrument. I'm going to name, let's see. It's Bank L 095 Digital Bell. Okay. And then I'm going to get one more sound off here, and then I'm going to move on to Contact. I liked the way this sound, I like this sound with that bell at the beginning here. I like that. So let's name that N038 trance bell, and then bounce it. Yeah, it blends nicely in the mix. I like the way that sounds. All right. So now let's move back to Contact. Let's see how this sounds. Alright, Contact has some interesting sounds in the world section. I think maybe it's under flutes. Let's see. It's actually not the flute sounds that I'm looking for. I'm looking for, they're kind of like Asian type sounds. I heard them the other day. Those are some really good quality sounds, actually. Yeah, I could have sworn it was under, maybe it was one of these. Yeah, it was that. I would have never thought that was a string instrument. let's just record that. Randy, you said, what is it called? So this is a Cora. That's actually what I was looking for, is that sound. I like that. It's a cool sound. And it sounds pretty medieval too, I would say. Oh, somehow I changed the tempo. Let's do this again. I'm gonna turn this volume down a little bit. And let's start it here. I like that last little riff. That was kind of cool. Let's put that in. You said a really cool medieval instrument is the hurly-gurly. It's like an ancient bagpipe made but with strings. I wish I could like play it, you know. Maybe there's a sample of it, but I wish I could play it like on my keyboard. That's a cool little riff. I like that. Maybe just cut some of those notes out. He said, I've seen some VSTs, maybe a sampler for Contact. Yeah, Contact, the free version, right? Try another riff. Let's freestyle with that again. That was cool. That last part's kind of like what I played here a little bit. timing on this just a little bit. S38X, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. So if you're just now tuning in, I'm making a medieval inspired beat. I didn't know what I was going to make at the beginning of the stream, and one of the guys in the chat, Fair, his name is Fair, he said, why don't you try a medieval inspired beat? So I downloaded some sounds off Splice, I worked them, I put them on beat, and then these are the sounds here. And then this one. And then I also downloaded some medieval percussion. Like this is a mace spin that I worked it, put it on beat. And then I'm not using the axe scrape, but that's in here. So that's what we got so far. I'm good, man. How are you doing? All right, I like that addition that we have there. Let's see what other sounds we got. Maybe it doesn't need something that's like ongoing throughout the beat. Maybe just like little things here and there could work. And then the next thing, I want to try to add another like melody something, but then maybe I could try to add the 808s. That's a cool sound. I like that. I've been itching to try to use these world sounds, so I think it finally is working. Let's move this off the grid just a little bit. Alright, let's see. I'm going to try to use this axe scrape maybe in a more, like in a different way here. Let's see. Maybe like almost like an open hi-hat. Let me try to add some other percussion in here. Let's see if some shakers will work. S3, thank you, man. Yeah, we're doing something super different today. Like this is not my typical, you know? So it's cool. Let's try adding this in. I mean, that totally changes the vibe, which is cool, but I don't know if that's what I'm going for though. So what I'm going to do is is cut out this, and I'm gonna replace it with this. That's a cool little like texture in there. I like that. Let's see if I can fine tune that. I think some of the samples are just a little bit off. I'm gonna fine tune this here. Like this sample. Let's go ahead and put this on beat. Let's see how that sounds. And then this first sample here, let's put this on beat. Alright, let's see what that sounds like. I heard it like the timing was just a little bit off. That's why I'm fixing this. That could work in some part of the song there. I'm going to mute it for now. It kind of conflicts with this mace spin. Yeah, I don't know which one to pick right now. I'm gonna mute one of them and then I'll come back to it. Kind of interesting there. Let's see what else I got. All of these are kind of interesting. Let's put this a little bit more on beat and see how that sounds. I'm going to take that out. Let's see what else I got. Those conga, that idea is kind of fresh. I like that. It's kind of a cool idea. how that sounds like kind of on the offbeat. I didn't really care for it. That's an interesting sound. Maybe I'll put like something to give that sound some reverb. Sounds kind of flat. I'll automate a reverb in, so I won't put it on at the beginning. Let's do like put it closer to the grid like that. And then turn the stereo up, decay down, dry wet all the way down, and then I'm gonna automate it. It kind of sounds like a fish, like flapping in the water. I mean, you can't say this beat is not different, like that's for sure. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe just put this mace spin in kind of like the breakdown when the beat's not there, and then when the beat's there, add like a stronger percussion like this. And then maybe even something. I'm gonna turn the sound up. And then maybe put a wider on it too. And then I can layer this sample with some of my own congas. That'd be cool. I like this. I like this shaker, but something about it's not sitting right with me. Let me see what it sounds like if I do this. Maybe I'll just do that. You said throw in it, Randy, you said throw in a Gregorian chant. Let's see, I think I've got some. I think Gregorian is kind of like a monk. Is that what you mean? Like a monk type sound? I think that's what you mean. Okay. I think I have some on here. If not, I know I have some on the computer there. Ooh, I like that in there, right when the beat drops. Yeah, that's fresh. So I'm gonna actually, the tempo here is a little bit fast. I'm gonna put it to the tempo in my DAW, and let's do that. I don't know why I like that so much, but that's crazy. That sample is crazy. Alright, let me save this here. The reason why I saved those is just so I could come back and get the exact note I played and the exact timing. If I need to go back to it. Turn that down a little bit. Yeah, it's just a weird, like, ambiguous sound. That's crazy. Let me try this one. I think I might have, I think that was the original one. Maybe not, I don't know. Oh, I gotta change the tempo. That's a nice echo, I like that. Alright, so I'm going to keep looking for that Gregorian sound. I'm going to let the beat play and I'm going to look through those sounds and just play stuff. was a cool sound. It's not so noticeable of like a... You said I like that one in the lower octaves. Yeah. I don't know. I think I missed your comment right when you made it, but I like that. I like that here. Let's see if we can record that. Yeah, that's fresh. I like that. This one's called Breath of God. Yeah, this beat is turning out real different. And that's a good thing. That's what I wanted to do today, is make something different, you know? Christoph, what's up, man? How are you doing? That's why I didn't know what I was gonna make, because I didn't want to make something typical. Like, I wanted to make something that was just different. Christoph, you said it sounds like a Fairlight. I'm not sure what Fairlight is, but so since you're just now tuning in, what I did was take medieval kind of sounds. I asked for y'all's suggestions, and a guy in the chat, his name is Fair. He told me to look for medieval type sounds, so I looked for him and then found a couple samples and then just, you know, started working with them, and this is what it came out like. Let me EQ out the bottom on this. I'm gonna add the 808s. I'm gonna turn the echoes up on this. Let's take a utility tool. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to throw a compressor on here because the volume is so different. And I'm actually going to turn off the makeup gain, which I usually don't do that, but I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to actually compress the sound, make it softer, and then I'm going to add a saturator. That way the sound is a little bit more even. And then now, I'm going to throw a compressor on there with the makeup gain. And then now turn the sound down. Maybe not. Alright, so that didn't work. I thought it would work, but let's go ahead and automate the delays here. Randy, you said, what are you trying to get with the saturator? So typically it makes the sound louder, but in this case it didn't, and I'm not sure why. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I always forget that one. I always forget that camera's up. Yeah, usually a saturator will really make a sound louder, but maybe because the sound is kind of soft. I'm guessing. But I'm trying to make these delays a little bit louder. I think it's just because it's at a certain threshold where the saturator is not really affecting it that much. That's what's happening. And actually I could probably just turn this part down. This part is like pretty loud compared to the rest of the sound, so like Yeah, that's a really interesting sound. I like that. And then now I'm gonna throw a convolution reverb on that little vocal effect. Alright, let's try to add like a little intro kind of a part. Christoph, you said, why do you compress before and after the saturator? So typically I don't, but in a way I'm using, yeah, typically I compress and then I saturate. But in this case, I just couldn't get it to sound the way I wanted it to sound. Let me see, right here. So yeah, but this compressor, I was using it like a true compressor, like as a, like to stop the peaks. But the way I typically use a compressor is like this right here. I'll enable the makeup gain, and then it's not really doing a lot of gain reduction, it's just making the sound louder. I like Ableton's makeup gain sound. I like the sound of it. So you can see there's no gain reduction happening here, but it's making the sound louder. So without it, and then with it, I like Ableton's makeup gain compression sound. I like it has I don't know, it just makes it sound loud without distorting, if that makes sense. I'm gonna take out some of these mids right here. And did that make sense, Christoph? I hope that I explained it well. Alright, now let's put, let's see how this sounds in here. Yes, sir, that's right. I agree, man. They always say there's no rules, just like guidelines, right? Let's take this down another octave. Let's see how that sounds. Let me work this. Let's take this down. I don't know how this is gonna sound, but let's see. Oh, on a side note, are y'all watching the debate tonight, the presidential debate? It's interesting because I'm not really political at all. Me and my wife are not really political in any way. I always think like I belong to the kingdom of Jesus, you know, like I'm not really affiliated with a certain political party. Although there is like the Republican Party, I would say, more aligns with biblical concepts in some aspects. In other aspects, it doesn't. But yeah, we're gonna watch the debate tonight. But yeah, so I just thought that I don't know why I wanted to say that, but it doesn't happen very often, you know. The presidential debate every 4 years. It's kind of like the World Cup. So I'm gonna watch it tonight. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy that there's only two choices. Because I don't feel like either party really represents my, like, I don't feel like either party really represents a biblical concept, you know. It's just kind of like you just have two choices, so. Yeah, World Cup of politics. I kind of like it low like that for the intro. And let's try to add some stuff around it to spice it up. And then on this last one, maybe we'll throw in something to like just really change it up. With that said, I think I wanted to say this too, like, politics does matter. It does matter, you know, sometimes, like, I hear, like, I'm a Christian, you know, and sometimes in the Christian circles, they say, like, oh, you know, they just disregard politics. I think politics do matter, but sometimes it's like the state of our politics in the U.S. kind of makes you want to, like, just back away from it and not have any input, you know? But in a way, that's kind of wrong, too. I want to put that in the intro, but I kind of want to leave that for when the beat drops. Yeah, man, I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm half Brazilian though, so my heritage, I'm half South American and then half from the United States. Yeah, Dallas, Texas. Ooh, that's fresh. I like that. Where are you from, Christoph? That's cool, man. Let's warp this and make this faster. Yeah, that's a good question, Randy. I don't know what state you're from. You might have told me, but I don't remember. Pennsylvania. Have you told me that before? Because if you have, that doesn't ring a bell. Yeah, I don't remember hearing that before. I want to fit this in so bad, but it's not working. I like this better. Alright, but on this part, I'm going to turn it down. And then I'm also, let's put a different EQ. Let's put a different EQ than what's in the verse there. I just want it to sound a little bit different. Maybe not so much high end. And then I'm gonna turn that down even more here. Or actually, I think it would be cool to like put some kind of a gate on it. Let's see if I can do that. Christoph, you said a question. Realize you mainly use audio tracks. Do you use soft synths as well? Yeah, man. It's just today is just a weird day. Today has been very sample based, but although I do, so these came off of my keyboard. The keyboard that's over here on the screen. They came off of those audio. And I do have some soft synths here. I have this. And that sound. Yeah, and then the rest are samples that I kind of chopped up in drums. So this beat's a lot simpler, you know, than my typical beats and stuff. But yeah, I do use soft synths. So what I was saying is I'm going to try to like put a gate kind of effect on this here. Let's see if I can make it work. So it's going to be like full on at first. It's going to be like 100% wet, but then I'm going to tame it back a little bit. And you'll see what I mean by that here. Maybe a little bit more. Let's see. Let's see how this sounds. And then I can tame it back here. So the reason why I did that is because it kind of it sounds like a little bit too much stuff going on in the intro. Let me try to do this here. Oh, I have it turned off. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's just cutting out some of the sound, basically, you know. Now I'm bringing it back in. And I like that. That sounds cool. Yeah. That I love those sounds that come on right before the beat drops. That's cool. And then I'm going to grab a convolution reverb. Just put a little bit. I just want a little bit here. And this is on the percussion. And maybe put it after the little gate effect that I did. That makes a huge difference. Putting that reverb on before, because if you put it on before the gate, it's going to gate the reverb. You put it on after, it's going to let the reverb kind of do its thing. I guess it depends what effect you're going after. this organ here. Let's do like, and then cut off those last notes. Maybe we could put this piano at the beginning. Just that one note, like, because that kind of leads into that bell that's being used. I need like some kind of a sound here. Maybe like a tom or some kind of a drum like that. Let me see. I have this one sound in mind. Maybe something like that. Gotta find out what note this is playing. Looks like it's playing an F. So let's pitch this up. Let's pitch it up. Let's pitch it up 4. Alright, now it might be playing an A. Let's see. Okay, so +3 was the right. Maybe we'll do a kick here, but just not as loud. Get a utility. Turn the sound down like this. Give it a little pop. SWK Productions, what's up, man? Say, yo, man, think you could help me out with some 808s? Yeah, man, of course. And actually, one of the things that's missing from this beat is an 808. My favorite 808 that I even use in my EDM music is from the Zaytoven kit. Yeah, this is from Splice. These 808s are really good. That's my go-to. I mean, really, that's all you need. Just pitch it up and pitch it down. What other ones have I downloaded? I don't even use any other ones right now. This one, I just downloaded this one. I haven't actually used it in a song, but it seemed really fat when I downloaded it. And then this Big Head sample pack, this 808's like just that like ratchet trap music, if that's what you're looking for. But yeah, those are my go-to right there. Christoph, you said, it sounds like cinematic music. Is that your target with this track? I didn't know what I was doing when I came into it, actually. I didn't know what I was trying to create, and then somebody said medieval themed, so I kind of started going off medieval themed music that I found on Splice, and yeah, so, but yeah, it could be cinematic. I think I'm gonna try to find a cleaner sample than that. That's not really working out too good for me. Let's look for a tom. I've got some toms in here. It's in here. That's a good clean sample. SWK, you said I could send you a WAV file and maybe you could tell me how to improve it. Sure, man. Are you talking about synthesizing 808s though, or are you talking about like which samples to use? Because that's different. That's two totally different things. If it's synthesizing 808s, I'm not great with that. But yeah, I can definitely help you out if you like shoot me a message or something. You said, Christoph, you said, did you ever try to put videos with this kind of stuff? You mean like videos of me producing? I'm having trouble finding the right tom sample here. Christoph, you said your own or not doesn't matter. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that though. Maybe you mean like cinematic videos? If it's like music production videos, I do like short recaps on how I made like certain beats and stuff that I put up on YouTube. But yeah, if it's like cinematic videos, no, I haven't tried that before. I like that one. But now let's add some reverb to this. Cut out the lows here. And then I'm going to add some reverb. Let's do convolution reverb. That really stands out more. Delete this one, and then on this track let's do a reverse tom here. Let's see how this sounds. And then I might stack another sound on top of that. Well, actually, let's see here. Why don't we put in some of these sounds we added? Like this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's fresh. I like that. I'm gonna take out this organ in the intro. Yeah, that's cool. Produce got a J. Thanks, man. I hope I'm saying your name right. I appreciate that. This was like a super different kind of beat, man. Started off the live stream. You could run it back if if you're interested in seeing it. But ask for suggestions on what what genre I should pursue or what ideas. One of the guys, his name is Fair, dropped a comment, said medieval. So I started searching medieval stuff and just started, flipping samples and things like that, and then came out to be this. It just needs the 808s. It doesn't have the 808s yet, but I'm going to do that on my own time. I kind of like the way that this is gated. How I gated it here. Now I don't like this so much. Let me try one thing. I'm going to thin it out with an EQ. If that doesn't sound right, I'm going to gate it on that part also. Let's see. Automated EQ here. And cut out some of the mids. Alright, so I'm going to copy this over here, and let's see how this sounds. that better. I love this sound right here. Love that. Alright, let's make the snare just a little bit wider. I'm gonna put a plugin called Wider on it. Cool. Yeah, so my daughter just woke up. I'm gonna go grab her. I'm gonna let this loop for a little bit and I'll be right back. We'll take a final listen and then I'm gonna sign off here in a second. I'll be right back. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to bring out that background sample because I don't use it very often. Let's do that right here. So I'm actually gonna let's put an EQ on that. I'm gonna have it come in only in the intro, just in case I plan on using it somewhere else. What are you doing, huh? Yeah, so I like that. I like how this sample is kind of put in the forefront of the melody. And then when the beat drops, you don't hear it at all. I like that. And then these two kind of play off each other. This one down here finishes this melody. So it's like... It would be cool to have different sections of the song and then like bring in hi-hats, you know, or something. Like so there's shakers on this part. But it'd be cool in another section to bring in hi-hats. Like that could be different, you know. So yeah, let's play it back one more time and then I'm gonna have to sign off. I gotta go. Alright y'all, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I can say that the beat today turned out real different and I like it. This is super different. And it started because we searched medieval sounds. So yeah, it just shows you like if you do something different and use your knowledge of production while trying to incorporate those different sounds and making something, you know, just different that you've never done before, like you can get some pretty cool results. It may come out sounding like trash, but it may come out sounding cool, so you never know until you try it. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow yet. Probably not tomorrow. I've got some stuff I need to take care of, so like production stuff I need to take care of. But yeah, I'm definitely going to live stream one more time this week, but most likely two. So stay tuned for that, probably Thursday and Friday. So thank y'all to everybody who watched, who gave suggestions, and y'all will see me again in a couple days. So take care.